Join me as I dive deep into the world of U.S. auto giants and see if they're really on the brink of disaster. Hi, I'm Leslie Walker, and Happy New Year. Welcome to Q's Fleet News, the place where you get your fleet news in 7 minutes. The auto industry is one of the most iconic and influential sectors in the U.S. economy. But lately, there's been a lot of speculation about the future of American car manufacturers. With declining sales, increased competition, and shifting consumer preferences, it's natural to wonder if these giants are indeed on the verge of disaster. From the Mustang to the Camaro, American cars have been synonymous with power, style, and freedom. But as the industry continues to evolve, it's becoming increasingly clear that the big three, General Motors, Ford, and Fiat Chrysler automobiles, are facing some serious challenges. So what exactly are the problems that U.S. auto giants are facing? And are they really on the brink of disaster? The U.S. auto industry has undergone significant transformations over the past decade, with major shifts in consumer preferences, technological advancements, and intense competition from foreign manufacturers. In recent years, we've seen a surge in demand for electric and autonomous vehicles, which has forced American car makers to adapt their production strategies and invest heavily in research and development. According to recent sales figures, the U.S. auto market has been experiencing a steady decline, with sales slipping by over 10% in the past year alone. This decline has been largely driven by a shift away from passenger cars and towards SUVs and trucks, which has left many American manufacturers struggling to keep up with demand. Foreign manufacturers such as Toyota and Honda have been gaining ground in the U.S. market, capturing a significant share of sales and further intensifying the competition. This competition has led to increased pressure on American car makers to cut costs, streamline their operations, and focus on producing more profitable vehicles. As we dive deeper into the financial health of major U.S. auto companies, it's clear that things are more complex than they initially seem. General Motors, for instance, has been focusing on cutting costs and investing in electric and autonomous vehicles, but it's still struggling to overcome declining sales and intense competition. Ford, on the other hand, has been shifting its production strategy to focus on SUVs and trucks, while also investing heavily in electric and autonomous vehicles. However, the company's sales have been declining steadily over the past year, and its profit margins are under intense pressure. Fiat Chrysler Automobiles has been facing its own set of challenges, including declining sales, quality control issues, and intense competition from foreign manufacturers. The company has been working to revamp its production strategy and invest in new technologies, but it's still struggling to regain its footing in the market. One of the most significant challenges facing U.S. auto giants is the ongoing trade war between the U.S. and China, which has led to increased tariffs on imported materials and components. This has forced many American manufacturers to either absorb the increased costs or pass them on to consumers, further eroding their profit margins. Earlier this year, General Motors announced plans to lay off over 14,000 workers and shut down several plants across North America. This move was seen as a major blow to the industry, and it sparked widespread concern about the future of American manufacturing. Ford has also been undergoing a major restructuring effort, with plans to cut thousands of jobs and shut down numerous plants across Europe. This move is aimed at streamlining the company's operations and refocusing on its core businesses, but it's still unclear what the long-term impact will be. Fiat Chrysler Automobiles has been working to revamp its production strategy and cut costs, but the company's financial health remains a major concern. With declining sales and intense competition, it's unclear whether the company will be able to regain its footing in the market. So what do these developments mean for the future of the auto industry? One thing is clear: the U.S. auto giants are facing some serious challenges, and it's uncertain whether they'll be able to adapt and thrive in the face of intense competition and shifting consumer preferences. Some industry experts believe that the U.S. auto industry is on the brink of a major market crash, driven by declining sales, increased competition, and shifting consumer preferences. Others believe that the industry will be able to adapt and recover, driven by investments in new technologies and a renewed focus on innovation. According to a recent report by the Center for Automotive Research, the U.S. auto industry is facing a perfect storm of challenges, including declining sales, increased competition, and shifting consumer preferences. The report warns that the industry is at risk of a major downturn, with potentially devastating consequences for workers, consumers, and the broader economy. Industry insiders and experts are sounding the alarm about the need for U.S. auto giants to adapt and innovate in order to survive. The industry is facing a major transition, and it's unclear whether U.S. auto manufacturers will be able to keep up, said one industry expert. As we look to the future, it's clear that the U.S. auto industry is at a crossroads. Will these iconic American brands be able to adapt and thrive in the face of intense competition and shifting consumer preferences? Or will they succumb to the pressures of a rapidly changing market? As we wrap up this video, it's clear that the U.S. auto giants are facing some serious challenges. But what do you think? Are they on the brink of disaster? Or will they be able to adapt and recover? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Q's Fleet News, the place where you get your fleet news in 7 minutes. I'm Leslie Walker. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.